You say the price of our health's not a price that you're willing to pay. You cry that this all is a hoax, that it's made up fake news and lies. Why so sad? Remember we're in this together, so you stay away. Now you're making me mad. Remember, unless it's essential, stay where you can. You stay back, soon you'll see. Social distancing, it is the key. You stay back, time will tell. Keep apart and then we'll all be well. Tempers rise, profits fall. We will see each other through it all. And when push comes to shove, stop your whining, moaning and complaining to protect the ones we love. Da 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 da. You say quarantine is draining and you can't go on. Keep socially refraining, listen to your mom. And no, don't change the subject. To this you cannot object. Your job is to disinfect. 'Cause COVID we must reject forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. You stay back behind the door. We will fight the fight and win the war. You stay back for this phase, and I'll love you till my dying days. Just keep sane, don't go mad. Stay at home, enjoy the things you have. 'Cause when push comes to shove, all of us have friends and family to protect and who we love. Da 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 da. Everybody. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Sunday Under the Stars. We are your host team here. Say hello, host team.
Hello, host
Hello,
team.
host team.
Oh, you got it, Duke.
We promoted Duke from a series regular to a host here. So we're excited to have him join us the whole time, and we will have a very special guest joining us a little bit later on, the one and only Mary George. She's driving to the library right now, not going in, don't worry. She sits outside the library to use their Wi-Fi, so she will be joining us here a little bit later. We're excited to have her. So it's been 2 weeks since we did our last cabaret. What exciting updates. What's new in everybody's life?
Oh, I have a lot that's new. Nothing.
Okay, yeah.
Same thing.
Oh, that was anticlimactic.
I know, right? See, I got you all off of your seat, and then it was a big letdown.
Yeah. How about you, Rowan? What's new? What's shaking?
Oh, I've baked enough to start my own bakery. I've started doing ab workouts to offset the baking. So I'm in a lot of pain right now, but we're just gonna smile through it.
Rowan, I've baked a lot too. I have lost count of how many things I've baked, but luckily I give it all away to my neighbors, socially responsibly, of course, and just leave it on their porch. But yep, I've been doing the same thing, and my hair's gotten way longer too. So that's the two updates in my life.
It's actually gotten shorter just because I'm blessed because Sherry's a hairdresser. So
lucky you.
Yeah.
That's
I cut all my hair off too. Just needed something to do. It was time.
If I knew we were doing a dramatic hair change, I would have done something. Everybody, I just wore a headband.
See, it works for you, Rowan.
Thank you.
I'll make sure you get the memo next time that we're more on the same page.
Great. Cool.
Anyway, what do you say we get this show started?
Oh yes, and I will tell you, I did dress up for this week.
Oh, you did. It's very fancy.
I really thought this should be a formal occasion.
Absolutely. You got like your little starlights back there behind you.
It's Sunday under the stars, so thought we should be under the stars.
That's right. Perfect. Well done. We're off to a rousing start.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. Our first performer, you may have seen her a couple Decembers ago in The Man Who Saved Christmas, and it is Amber Emerson singing In My Own Little Quarter from Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, one of Duke's favorites.
I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. But I know of a spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wing of my fancy, I can fly anywhere. The world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a milkmaid. I'm the greatest prima donna in Milan. I'm an heiress who has always had her silk made by her own flock of silkworms in Japan. I'm a girl, men go mad for love's a game I can play with a cool and confident kind of air. Just as long as I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair.
Thank you so much, Amber, for getting us off to a fantastic start. Again, I feel like we can all kind of relate to our own little corner, our own little chair, all by ourselves.
Yeah, well, I can tell you that some of us wish we could have that. There are times where Sherry and I wish we could just go into our own little corner, but there's a little 6-year-old who keeps chasing us around, so it makes it a little hard.
Yeah, I get that.
I don't know. I would really like to say thank you for letting me come back and keep talking at these things, because I would just like to say you are never getting rid of me. Just even I could go to college and come back and go to college again, come back for break. I'll still be here on Zoom waiting to host things, because you are never getting rid of me, Dustin or Ryan or Duke.
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Thank you.
Well, why don't we look here and see what our next song.
Okay.
Wow, look at that. Our next song.
Rowan, you did it again. I mean,
Whoa!
that's amazing. Just amazing.
Wow.
Like you have ESPN or something.
I do. Specifically the hockey channel.
That's interesting, because people are actually watching old sports just to fill their sports need.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
I saw Olympic marble racing recently.
Wow.
That was exciting.
That's a thing?
Yeah, I'll send you the link.
No,
How about, do they have tournaments where you play jacks?
Probably.
Now, folks, don't go Google that right now. Watch the rest of this program first. Then go Google
That's
Olympic marble, whatever.
Yeah.
Racing.
This is way more entertaining than that right now.
Yeah.
Echo Rowan, you're not getting rid of me. How about you, Duke?
Not getting rid of me. I'm still here.
Wait,
Yeah.
did we ever say the name of the next song?
We didn't, but as you may have guessed, if you know the musical Waitress, our next performer is Ian Wallace, and he's going to be singing You're Never Ever Getting Rid of Me from Waitress. And Ian has been in It Should Have Been You, and he'll be in our upcoming production of Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Take it away, Ian.
Hi, my name is Ian Wallace, and I'll be singing Never Ever Getting Rid of Me from Waitress. Hope you like it. I will Never let me leave, I promise I'm not lying. Go ahead, ask anybody who has seen me trying. I'm not going. If it seems like I did, I'm probably waiting outside. Such a stubborn man, you'll likely never meet another. When we have my family dinner, you can ask my mother. She's the best. You'll learn more about her on our family history test. I'm gonna do this right. Show you I'm not moving. Wherever you go, I won't be far to follow. I'm gonna love you so. You'll learn what I already know. I love you means you're never, ever, ever getting rid of me. You can try, oh, but I love you means you're never, ever, ever getting rid of me. I grew up an only child in the suburbs of the city. Spent my days alone, my only friend was a stray kitty called Sardine. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious to call a cat a kind of fish. She played hard to get, hissing while she scratched me. What she was trying to say was, oh, come and catch me. I learned quickly that perseverance stood between the cat and her new best friend, me. Whoa, I'm gonna do this right. Show you I'm not moving. Wherever you go, I won't be far to follow. I'm gonna love you so. You'll learn what I already know. I love you means you're never, ever, ever getting rid of me. You can try, oh, but
I love you means blah, 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 yip, yip, yap. Now shut up and work.
Oh, you can try, oh, but I love you means you're never, ever, ever getting rid of me. Thank you so much. Just a few things that I wanted to say after this. First of all, I am so excited to get out of this quarantine so I can join my cast and hopefully get to do Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat at Allenbury. And just a last message for everyone here. Spread love, not germs. Good night.
So, thank you, Ian. That was great. You know, hearing that song from Waitress just made me think I really want some pie. Is that right? Justin, did you go to Jenna's Diner to get us, or whatever the diner's name is, to get us pie?
Yeah, they were all out of pie. It's not that I ate it all myself. It's that they were out of pie.
Were they?
So maybe we should just go right to the next song.
Let's do that.
We'll just do that and we'll watch what happens. See, I can do it too, Rowan.
But it's not quite the same.
You're right.
Wait, what's gonna happen?
It's a
What's
valiant
gonna
effort.
happen next? What's happening?
What's happening
To
is
watch, to see.
Mackenzie Newbury, who was Princess Fiona in our very first show at Allenbury, Shrek, is going to sing a little song from Newsies called Watch What Happens.
Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy sourpusses. Huh, it's a cinch. It can practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Cause as I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? That's a girl. How the hell is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's the story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and then someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guy some ink, and when it dries, just watch what happens. Those kids will live and breathe right on the page, and once they're center stage, just watch what happens. And who's there with her camera and her pen? As boys turn into men, they'll storm the gates, and then just watch what happens when they do. Picture a a handsome, heroically charismatic plain-spoken, know-nothing, skirt-chasing, cocky little son of a... Lie down with dogs and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. The fact is he's also the face of the strike. What a face. Face the fact that it's a face that could save us all from sinking in the ocean. Like someone said, power tends to corrupt in absolute power. Wait, corrupts? Absolutely. That is genius. But give me some time, I'll be twice as good as that. 6 months from never. Just look around at the world we're inheriting and think of the one we'll create. The mistake is they got old. That is not a mistake we'll be making, no sir, we'll stay young forever. Give those kids and me the brand new century and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die, the fight is on, and I can't watch what happens. But all I know is nothing happens if you just give in. It can't be any worse than how it's been, and it just so happens that we just might win. So whatever happens, let's begin.
I think, Duke and Rowan, that you would agree when we think of Ryan, we certainly think that he is the greatest showman that we know. The Greatest Showman, of course, the recent movie that told the story of P.T. Barnum. But before that, long before that, there was already a musical about P.T. Barnum called Barnum, which I know Ryan has appeared in. And I think he's going to do us a little treat here, and he's going to do a number himself for us here this week.
Are you going to sing? You're going to sing?
I am.
Ooh.
Yeah. So, Ryan, tell us a little bit about Barnum.
Sitting in my office, I have like a little, like I showed you last time during Sunday Under the Stars, that little scary little clown knickknack that traumatized some people. And I said about how that was from Barnum. And then I started this week while I was sitting there looking at it, just thinking a lot about Barnum and like how awesome that show was and how there were things that I did in that show that I never thought I would actually do, like walking on those big, huge, giant balls, doing the magic tricks, you know, set the table with the items and then whip the tablecloth out underneath every day. I got a little nervous because while singing a song and doing that, there were lots of things that could go wrong there. But there was always one song in that show that when I first found out about the show, I was like, I don't know how I'm ever going to learn all those words. When Barnum in his story is getting ready to set up his first museum, he sings a song called the Museum Song about everything that people are going to see when they go inside. And it does it twice. It does it once like at a quasi quick pace, and then it just goes super fast. And I always thought, how many words can you possibly say in 2 minutes or less? So my goal was to see if I remembered all the words, and lo and behold, I did. I think it's one of those things that once you learn it once, it just kind of sticks. But, you know, also to go along with that, I started to reevaluate lots of shows I've done in my life. And I think that there must be a big stamp on my head that says, we'll try anything. If it's dangerous, please give it to me. Because I started to think about Spam a lot and all that insanity both times. And so, you know what? Who's to say? I always say theater is like a sport and you have to train for it. And I think that, you know, mentally, physically, everything, it is. So here is the Museum Song from Barnum with lots of words in 2 minutes or less.
Everything about my museum was perfect, even the price, $1. And you know what that got you? Got a lot of Roman terracotta, living lava from the flanks of Etna, statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble and the Red Sea part, McNamara's band, the fattest lady in the land, a pickled prehistoric hand, a strand of Pocahontas hair, Crow and Sue are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the rapids on the Delaware, armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproductions of the Cyclops retina, crystal blowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell and other works of art, educated fleas, a tribe of aborigines, two ladies joined across the knees, a Mona Lisa made of ice, Hottentots who gotten in forgotten spots of cotton gin, a night with Lot and Sodom, better see that twice. One iguana, snakes, and other fauna, got no bearded lady, but we're getting her. When you duck out, you take another buck out, you run around the block and see, you run around the block and see, you run around the block and see a new show start. Now, the best part was, I called the last exhibit the egress. So, It means exit. Everyone went out and came right back in to see it all again. And what was there? Well, let me remind you. Got a lot of Roman terracotta, living lava from the flanks of Etna. Statuary, ride a dromedary, see the temple tumble in the Red Sea part. McNamara's band, the fattest lady in the land of pickled prehistoric Candace, and Pocahontas' hair. Chrome and two are going to be showing you some rowing through a model of the rapids on the Delaware. Armadillos, clever caterpillars, reproductions of the Cyclops retina. Crystal blowing, automatic sewing, Venus on a shell and other works of art. Educated fleas, a tribe of aborigines, two ladies joined across the knees, a Mona Lisa made of ice. Hottentots who gotten in forgotten spots of cotton gin and night with lot and Sodom, better see that twice. One iguana, snakes, and other fauna. Got no bearded lady, but we're getting her. When you duck out, you take another buck out. You run around the block and see, you run around the block and see, you run around the block and see, and new show start.
Okay, Mary's joining the meeting.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes. Mary.
Now, video.
Can you hear me?
Yeah! Yeah!
No.
Now I can't see you, but I don't really care.
That's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got a
cute,
glimpse of us?
though.
That was enough.
We look better that way.
It says my video is stopped. What happened?
No, we see you. So
We see you, yeah.
yeah,
Well, that's the important thing, isn't it?
that
Yes,
is the
You
important
and your
thing.
groceries.
That's what the overwhelming feedback and demand we got last time was, where was Mary George and why did she not make an appearance?
Did all three people ask that?
All
Yeah, I was going
No,
to
that
say
was
the
from me and
overwhelming
Ryan.
response from the 12 people who were watching. One of whom was me, and I was not one of the people that requested. So
Well, you know, we like to give the people what they want. So here you are. Thank you so much for joining us, Mary.
Yes. Here's a question I have. So, because I have not myself, but who has baked the most? Because I know you've all been baking.
Well, I don't know, Duke, how much have you baked?
I did 2 different batches of cookies, 3 different batches of cookies, a thing of brownies, 2 different cakes, a thing of monkey bread. That might be it. So 7 things.
Okay, so if we're not just sticking to baked goods, I did 3 batches of cookies, 1 very great cake, a couple, like 2 to 3 trays of brownies. I also made tortilla chips that were baked. I did not do monkey bread though.
okay, so yeah, I made an apple crisp yesterday. A few days ago, I made a key lime pie, and then I made coconut macaroons, and yeah, turkey. Yeah, I weigh 400 pounds right now. So can you tell? Look.
Not at all.
So how have you been spending your time, Mary?
Well, I play every day, just because I don't want to lose my little chops. And I have a lot of cats. That takes a lot of time because I have to talk to each of them. And some of them are a little upset that I'm home all the time. I have to try to explain it to them. And they're not bright, as you who have cats know. Yeah, I put 3 new games on my phone so that I have over 300,000 points on Bookworm right now.
Wow.
And yeah, it's exciting. I did, and I want everyone to know that I recorded the accompaniments for all these performances that you're hearing. I know you probably think it's YouTube, but it's me, even the ones that are fully orchestrated, because that's how good I am.
Right.
Did you get the cats to help you with those?
Well, and Mary, I
No,
gave
they
full
don't.
credit last week for those. In the end credit.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that you did that.
Because
Yeah,
I
I
thought
noticed
everyone
that you
needed
did
to
that,
know.
and you're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome.
Mary, have you decided if you officially miss people yet?
Oh, I have decided, and no, I don't.
That is exactly what I expected. You did.
Yeah, no,
Right.
I don't. I miss working. Okay, and a lot of my work does involve people, but I don't be misled by this. It is not the people that it's the actual work. So yeah, yeah.
We appreciate your honesty.
I was a week into rehearsals for Joseph, and I was feeling really good about that. I got to the higher score in a week, which was a horror for everybody, but I did, and I thought, oh, this is fabulous. We have tons of time to review, and yeah,
And we still do.
We still have tons of time.
Yeah.
So Mary, what do you have in the back there with you? Is that paper towels or?
Well, I'm in. No, that is cat food.
Oh.
I tried to get Walmart to deliver cat food, you know, and they keep canceling my orders, so I had to go to the Walmart and buy like as many of the 6-pound bags of cat food as I could. And they're sitting in the car right now. So yeah. See, Friskies.
Anybody have any other
I
questions?
can't believe that you guys actually want to devote this much time to ask me what's going on in my life. But
well,
go ahead, have at it.
Because we care.
We do.
That's why we text you.
Okay.
We text you and check in on you.
Yeah. The people wanted to know where you were and how you were doing too.
I lost sound. What are you saying, Ryan? Use sign language. Are you asking me about baking again? Oh, no. Oh, wait.
Is your sound back?
Okay. There's is it a liver or a spleen?
Yeah.
We were giving our hearts to you. We love you.
Oh.
So we're checking on you.
Thanks.
We genuinely care. Some of us are people.
I mean, it kills me that I have all this time off and I can't go anywhere. That is irony. That is horrible. I so want to go to Virginia and visit my sisters, and I can't.
Yeah, that's
so I'm stuck. And then when it's over, I'll have to start working again, and then I won't have time.
All right, we can let you go, Mary. I know it's tough, so thank you for joining us, Mary.
Okay, anytime. Yeah, no. Bye, you guys. I hope I get to see you for reals soon.
That'd be great.
Call me.
All right, take care, Mary.
Bye.
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 Justin, would you like to intro this one?
Next up, Nina Cline. She's been in a few of our family series shows, Ladybug and James the Giant Peach, Mrs. Lamb Chop, in the musical adventures of Flat Stanley, and she's going to be singing a song from The Sound of Music, originally for the movie, and now it's in some of the musical versions. Also, I Have Confidence. Take it away, Nina.
Hello, my name is Nina Cline, and I will be singing I Have Confidence from The Sound of Music. The Sound of Music was one of the first musicals I was introduced to as a little girl. I was immediately enamored with the story of hope, the beautiful music, and of course the infamous Julie Andrews. Music has always been a source of comfort, hope, and inspiration to me. And I Have Confidence was a staple song for me to turn to. I hope you enjoy. What will this day be like? I wonder. What will the future be? I wonder. It could be so exciting to be out in the world, to be free. My heart should be wildly rejoicing. Oh, what's the matter with me? I've always longed for adventure, to do the things I never dared. Now Now here I'm facing adventure, and why am I so scared? A captain with 7 children. What's so fearsome about that? Oh, I must stop these doubts, all these worries. If I don't, I just know I'll turn back. I must dream of the things I am seeking. I am seeking the courage I lack. The courage to serve them with reliance. Face my mistakes without defiance. Show them I'm worthy, and while I show them, I'll show me. So let them bring on all their problems. I'll do better than my best. I have confidence they'll put me to the test, but I'll make them see I have confidence in me. Somehow I will impress them. I will be firm but kind, and all those children, heaven bless them, they will look up to me and mind me with each step. I am more certain everything will turn out fine. I have confidence the world can all be mine, and have to agree I have confidence in me. I have confidence in sunshine. I have confidence in rain. I have confidence that spring will come again. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me. Strength doesn't lie in numbers. Strength doesn't lie in wealth. Strength lies in nights of peaceful slumbers. When you wake up and healthy. All I trust and leave my heart to. All I trust of my own. I have confidence in confidence alone. Oh, help. I have confidence in confidence alone. Besides what you see, I have confidence in me.
You know, Dustin, when you were talking about Nina, you possibly forgot the most important family series of all.
Which one?
The True Story of the Three Little Pigs.
Oh,
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one, actually.
Come on. Like, she allowed me, the wolf, to be free.
Mhm.
She did.
She believed in me.
Sorry, Nina, that I left off your
He
most
had
important.
confidence in you.
Oh, wait a minute. Yes, thank you, Nina, for sharing that. Now, this next performer, you know, I have to say, he and I have had quite the tumultuous stage relationships. Right? So when I first met Terry, he was playing my girlfriend's father, right? So if we look at the post show, then probably would have been my father-in-law. Then as Terry and I's stage relationships blossomed, you know, I played his wife, but I also played his bitter enemy. So, he was also my employee. So, I think that Terry and I have really kind of explored all the relationships that people kind of have, like working, family, and your bitter enemy. And just so you all know, like, the truth of the matter is that this hurts to say, but Terry and I really are bitter enemies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised by that.
I know. It really cuts deep.
I don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
Wow.
Huh.
Because, like, to me,
I really thought you were friends.
Hero of mine. So.
Yeah. So what's Terry going to be singing for us today, Dustin?
Terry is going classic here for us, and he's going to sing a little song from Fiddler on the Roof. And thanks to these stimulus checks, maybe he is, if I were a rich man.
Hello, everyone. My name is Terry Sheldon, and I'm honored to be a part of this Sunday Under the Stars series that we're doing. I enjoyed doing a lot of the live shows last summer, and it's really nice to be able to work again doing these little virtual shows that hopefully bring some light and a little laughter into everyone's lives. At any rate, I am going to be singing a song from Fiddler on the Roof, which is a song or a show that has some meaning to me because it was the very first show I ever saw on Broadway, and that was in the spring of 1971. Oh yes, many, many years ago. It was a marvelous experience, and I've always enjoyed the show since then. So I'm going to be doing Tevia's famous song, If I Were a Rich Man. If I were a rich man, yada-leedle-daddle-daddle-daddle-leedle-daddle-um, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, yada-leedle-daddle-daddle-daddle-leedle-daddle-um. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yidle-leedle-diddle-diddle man, I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof with real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can, and each long would ring like a trumpet on the ear, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. If I were a rich man, yaddle-deedle-daddle-daddle-daddle-leedle-daddle-um, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard, yaddle-deedle-daddle-daddle-leedle-daddle-um. If I were a bitty-bitty rich, yidle-deedle-diddle-diddle man, I see my wife, my daughter, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals for her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Ay, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town will come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the Wise. If you please, Red Tevye, pardon me, Red Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Aye, 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 aye. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I lack to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall, and I discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Hi. If I were a rich man, yaddle-deedle-daddle-daddle-daddle-leedle-daddle-um, all day long I'd biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Lord, you made the lion and the lamb. You decreed I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? Thank you. Now everyone stay safe out there and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you so much, Terry. Our next performer is a fun one to follow on social media. She's always putting out some very interesting, entertaining videos. You may have seen her on stage with us last summer in A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder as Phoebe Dyquith. She was also the vocal director for Mary Poppins, so she had a busy summer last summer. She's going to be singing a fun, quirky song from Kinky Boots. If you've seen Kinky Boots before, it's kind of like the one song that's very different from the rest of them. Definitely got some Cyndi Lauper influence, and in usual Kayla fashion, she's got full props and costume. So singing The History of Wrong Guys from Kinky Boots, please welcome Kayla, Capone, Kasper.
Oh, hi, my name is Kayla Capone Kasper, and I will be singing The History of Wrong Guys from Kinky Boots. Oh no, don't you dare, go, 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 I am warning you. I think I have a crush, I can't, I think I'm falling for him. Why not? Women have been making bad choices since the beginning of time. Are you gonna be another one of mine? I used to think you were from outer space. Who's that bright-eyed guy in your place? You're kinda cute when you're not so shy. But I've been here before, have I come back for more? Another chapter in the history of wrong guys. You used to be so a limp lackluster bore, but now you're changing into someone I just can't ignore. Charlie, honestly, I've been hurt like this before. Than what I always thought. How can you surprise me anymore? He's got a girlfriend. Why are all the good ones always unavailable? Don't wanna be another star-crossed lover. We all know how that ends. I'm better off without him. We're better off as friends. Oh. But I've been here before. Have I come back for more? Another chapter in the history of wrong guys. Yesterday, no spark, no heart aching alone. But now you're changing into something I just can't ignore. Charlie, honestly, I've been hurt like this before. Oh,
Thank you, Kayla. Very interesting and entertaining as always there, of course. Our next performer was very dedicated. In order to record this, she went out to her car, much like Mary George, and sat in her car to sing this because this was her spot to record it. And, you know, while we're here in these quarantine times, we're always looking for things to do. If you have never heard of Star Kid, it's something that you should look up. There's a lot of free musicals on there. They're really fun. They're really quirky. And she's going to be singing a song from one of those that I know, Ryan, you know and love this show pretty well.
Yeah. So Star Kid are the people who did like the Harry Potter musical and some of that other stuff. So this one though is really kind of funny because they take Aladdin and then they jack it all up, and it's like if Jafar was like this like supreme fantastical being, but you find out how screwed up everyone in the world of Aladdin is. So I'm excited to have Felicia share with us a song from this really delightfully quirky, wonky musical.
Yeah, and it's called Twisted, and she is singing a song called Everything and More. Felicia has appeared in Anything Goes for us. She was in Spam-A-Lot, and she'll be in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat as well. Take it away, Felicia.
Hi everybody, my name is Felicia, and today I'm going to be singing a song called Everything and More. It's from the internet musical Twisted, which is sort of a parody of Aladdin, and the princess is singing this song. She's struggling because she's locked inside and she feels her life is so hard, which shouldn't be really relatable, but right now, you know, here we are. So, hope you enjoy. Am I the only one who wants more out of life? I just want to be free so badly. You all could never understand this feeling. I'm the most powerful girl in the land. With a wave of my hand, I can give a command. But it's just like, whatever, 'cause they don't understand. Look at my life from the outside, and sure, I've got servants and tigers and stuff. You're probably thinking, she's got everything. Well, it's true, 'cause I do. But so what? It's not enough. I want a life of adventure, with no orders I have to obey, and dangers galore, long as I can be sure that I'm safe and secure at the end of the day. I've got to escape from this palace for a life where I'll truly be free. I'll go live somewhere new, just as big, with a view, and a few dozen servants attending to me. That's all I'm asking for. I just want everything and more. I want the moon. I want to live on the moon and eat it in a pie and keep it as a pet and wear it like a gemstone in my hair. And someday soon, the people who say I'm just dreaming, like Father and Jafar, will see how wrong they are as I laugh in their faces through mouthfuls of moonbeam pie. I want to make my own choices. I mean, please, is that so much to ask? But decisions are hard, and I'm being bombarded. Why can't somebody help with this arduous task? The life of a princess is fraught with complications. It's enough to make me wish I were lowly and poor. But like with money, what I wouldn't give to live in a new situation. each prince and guard makes life so hard, 'cause I'm always barred from having everything and more. Thanks for watching.
So we're going to play a little game here just to mix it up. I thought we'd do something a little fun. It's a little Family Feud style, except instead of Family Feud, we'll just kind of alternate guessing and things like that. But it's going to be obviously have a theater twist to it. So give me a second here.
I need like game show lighting, so I had to change.
Yes, no, it's perfect.
Ooh.
All right.
Wow.
So we have the top 10 highest grossing Broadway musicals. Again, just to be specific here, these are Broadway musicals. So the top 10 that have made the most money on Broadway up through the most recent closing. So let's see, who wants the first guess? Ryan, you can have the first guess.
Well, first of all, I just have to say, this is like impressive, high quality production value here.
That's right.
It is.
Right.
Kudos on that. So I am going to pick, well, it's really, really hard. And since I have to go first, I might as well just bite the bullet because I'm just going to go with the international phenomenon of Wicked.
Wicked, let's see, is it on the board? It is number 2.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice job, nice job. All right, Duke, you can go next.
Oh, this is a hard one. Just because I'm not as well versed in like popular musicals like this. However, we're thinking back to like what musicals have been around for a long time, which therefore would have a high grossing income. I'm going to go with Phantom of the Opera.
Show me the Phantom of the Opera. Woo, right there.
Woo.
Number 3.
Wow.
Rowan, up to you.
All right. Okay, I'm gonna go with in honor of Mary. I'm gonna go with Cats.
Yes, it has to be there.
Show me Cats.
Be there.
Woohoo,
Oh,
there it
it's
is.
way down there though.
It is. It is
Oh,
number
that
10.
is fun.
It was probably
Okay.
higher before some other shows, but all
Yeah.
right, Ryan, we are back to you.
All right, I'm gonna go with Alexander Hamilton.
Hamilton, a fairly new one, but it has cracked the top 10 right there, number 7.
Ah.
All right,
Okay.
Duke.
All right, back to me. Let's think about this for a moment. How about Rent?
Show me Rent.
Oh.
Rent is not in the top 10 highest grossing musicals. Good guess though. Rowan.
Okay.
All right, continuing with my animal theme, I'm
I don't know
gonna
how to
go
get rid
with,
of this X. There we go. Okay.
oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, continuing with my animal theme, I'm gonna go with the Lion King.
Ooh, the Lion King.
Ooh,
Show me the
good
Lion
guess.
King.
Yep.
There it is, number
Oh,
1.
wow.
It is the current highest grossing musical, and since it's still running, it'll probably be there.
Yep.
Ryan.
Honestly. All right. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna stick with Disney, and I'm gonna dare try Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast is an excellent guess. However, it's number 11. It just missed making the list.
That's a great guess, though.
Followed closely by Aladdin at number 12.
Wow, that's
Oh.
impressive. Aladdin is up there so
Yeah.
high. Too.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Duke, we only have
Ooh.
one more strike left.
I know the pressure's on. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's think about this. Let's give it a moment. Let's think about some musicals that a lot of people do that are really popular. Let's stick with the musicals that have been around for a while theme, and let's go with Les Mis.
Ooh, Les Mis is on the board at number 9.
What an exciting experience.
Okay, Rowan, we've got 4 more up there on the board.
This is so hard. I was gonna guess Les Mis next, but
Oh, you want
wait, let me just. I'll just pick one. What about? Does it count? No. What about Mamma Mia?
Mamma Mia, very popular show produced by us not too long ago. Mamma Mia is on the board at number 6.
Good job. Good job, Rowan.
I think I have a guess.
All right. What's your guess?
You're up.
How about hello, my name is Elder Price.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh, Book of Mormon. It's been running for a while now, Tony winner, and it is up there at number 5.
All right.
All right, 2 left, and we only have 1 strike.
Boy.
How about Dear Evan Hansen?
Dear Evan Hansen. Oh. 3 strikes. All right, let's see what we missed. At number 4.
Jersey Boys is one.
Chicago.
That was my first musical I saw on Broadway too.
And number 8.
Jersey Boys.
Jersey Boys. One of my personal favorites. But we did
Chicago's
pretty
like
okay
that
there.
unsung hero that I always forget about.
Yeah, we did pretty okay.
Me too.
There. All right, that was our fun little game.
Stressful.
It was super stressful.
Theater degree is coming in handy.
Okay, well, we just know that, among the 4 of us, we've gone through a lot during the last 5 years. Just glad it's not like Jamie and Kathy.
I mean, to be fair, last week alone felt like it lasted years.
I feel like every day feels like 5 years as I sit in my office and stare at my computer.
Yep. I keep planning like the next 10 minutes, just like
I know.
Like feel like 5 years, but they're only 10 minutes.
I know. I just hope that a Shiksa goddess walks through the door, and then I'm good to go.
Our next performer, Josh Schwartz, has appeared in a couple shows with us, most recently Miracle on 34th Street as Fred Gailey, and he was also in our Family Series production of James and the Giant Peach, singing Shiksa Goddess from the last 5 years, Joshua Schwartz.
Hi, Keystone family. Josh Schwartz here. I'm going to sing Shiksa Goddess from the show The Last 5 Years. This song has a very special place in my heart. The show came out shortly after I met my wife, Carrie, and I used to jokingly sing it to her, or parts of it. I also had the opportunity to be in the show The Last 5 Years and perform this song opposite the very, very talented Nina Cline. And I'm thrilled to be able to perform it for you again this evening. I'm breaking my mother's heart. The longer I stand looking at you, the more I hear it splinter and crack from 90 miles away. I'm breaking my mother's heart. The JCC of Spring Valley is shaking and crumbling to the ground, and my grandfather's rolling in his grave. If you had a tattoo, that wouldn't matter. If you had a shaved head, that'd be cool. If you came from Spain or Japan or the back of a van, just as long as you're not from Hebrew school. I say now I'm getting somewhere. I'm finally breaking through. I'd say, hey, Shiksa Goddess, I've been waiting for someone like you. I've been waiting through Danica Schwartz and Erica Weiss and the Handelman twins. I've been wading through Heather Greenblatt, Annie Minkus, Karen Pincus, and Lisa Katz. Stacy Rosen, Ellen Kaplan, Julie Silber, and Janie Stein. I've had Shabbos dinners on Friday nights with every Shapiro in Washington Heights. But the minute I first met you, I could barely catch my breath. I've been standing for days with the phone in my hand like an idiot scared to death. I've been wandering through the desert. I've been beaten, I've been hit. My people have suffered for thousands of years, and I don't give a... If you had a pierced tongue, that wouldn't matter. If you once were in jail or you once were a man. If your mother and your brother had relations with each other and your father was connected to the Gotti clan, I'd say, well, nobody's perfect. It's tragic, but it's true. I'd say, hey, hey, Shiksa goddess, I've been waiting for someone like you, breaking the circle, you taking the light, you are the story I should write. I have to write. If you drove an RV, that wouldn't matter. If you like to drink blood, I think it's cute. If you had a powerful connection with your firearm collection, I'd say, draw a bead and shoot. I'm your Hebrew slave at your service. Just tell me what to do. I'd say, hey, 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 I've been waiting for someone. I've been praying for someone. I think that I could be in love with someone like you.
Thank you so much, Josh. That was a fun song choice. Our next song is from a show where, again, as we know, Broadway is currently closed, and that's sending some ripple effects through some of the shows and how long they were supposed to play. And one of those shows, unfortunately, Beetlejuice, was to close in June as it was, and now because of this extended closure, it is officially closed. And it was a real fun show, great technical aspects and things like that too. Great movie from my childhood. I always loved Beetlejuice when I was younger too. So the song is called Home from Beetlejuice. Our performer is Kelly Alejos, and you may know her better as Kelly Hertzler. She recently got married, so congratulations to her.
Congratulations.
And, she was also in Shrek for us. And she's been out in the world doing some pretty cool things. So here is Kelly Alejos singing Home from Beetlejuice.
Yeah, it's showtime.
Hi, my name is Kelly Alejos. I'm going to be singing the song Home from Beetlejuice the Musical.
Mama, I could use some help here. I'm tired of talking to myself here. Back at home you don't exist, so here I am in the abyss. Are you really in this place? It's like the emptiness of space. I could search for all eternity and never see your face. Help me out. I'm lost without you standing, stuck on this impossible road. No,
Thank you, Kelley. Home, the song title there. We're all spending a lot of time in our own homes here. Obviously, there's a lot of songs about home in musical theater as well.
Yeah.
There's Home in the Wiz.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yep.
Okay, so at least 3.
Yeah.
That's like
I would
in the
say there's a
Rainbow
show with the name
Connection.
Home.
When Kermit sings the Rainbow Connection every time, and he's like, "Why are there so many songs about rainbows?" I'm like, "Name them. Name the songs about rainbows."
I want receipts, Kermit.
I can think of one somewhere over the rainbow.
Ah, that's a good
Does
one.
Phineas Rainbow have anything in about rainbows?
I
only
don't.
know about
Does
power
anybody
things and
know?
glaucoma.
Anybody know?
I don't even know.
But we digress, as we usually do in these topics.
But that's okay.
Yeah,
that's fine.
We've got time, folks. We've got time.
Too much time.
We do.
On my hands.
But yes, we are home a lot. There are certainly a lot of people though who are not home, are essential workers who are out there. And again, there's not possibly enough that can be said. So I think we'll just go right into this next song because Michael Beckstein says it so well with his song choice. Michael has also done several shows with us now. He was in Spamalot. He was one of the dads in Mamma Mia. He was in The Musical Adventures of Flat Stanley, and he'll be with us in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat also. You may not have heard of this musical, but after he's done singing, you may want to look it up because it's got some really cool songs. And he is going to sing a song called Heroes All Around from the musical Elegies.
Hey everyone, it's Michael Beckstein here. I'm going to sing a song called Heroes All Around from the musical Elegies, which is a musical I hadn't really heard of, but didn't know a lot about. But it was about the AIDS crisis back in the 80s. And while not entirely relevant right now with the current situation, it's not dissimilar. So I'd really like to dedicate this song to all of the first responders, everybody who's out there working essentially, and also to the social workers and the child welfare workers who never get included in that stuff, but they're out there too doing everything. So this is for you guys. In the canyons of death, friends lie in a daze, silently fighting their way through the haze. Many unconscious to all sight and sound, though they lie there unmoving, they are heroes all around. In apartments and wards, the angels descend to cool a fever, to sit with a friend, to fill in the void where no family is found. Though they'd never admit it, they are heroes all around. They're out there right now, fighting a war, creating miracles, working for more. Their deeds unrewarded, their glory uncrowned. No missions recorded, but there are heroes all around. We all can be heroes by giving a hand, running an errand or making a stand. Let's fight heaven's sorrow with feet on the ground. In the war for tomorrow, we need heroes all around. We need heroes. We need heroes. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Thanks, Michael. Now, guys, I think there's something you need to know, right? So, like during Mamma Mia, Michael and Adam and I, as the dads, really bonded, and we have formed a group called the Dad Bods. And the thing is we just can't figure out which path we're going to take yet. It's either going to be a full-blown magic show or a boy band reject group. So we've actually thought about kind of tying them together, because what would a dad bod most likely do? And probably magic with cheesy boy band music. So
that makes a lot of sense.
Coming in 2022 probably, so we can all get together, you know, and create our full-blown spectacle. So
sounds great. Can't wait for
I'm
that.
excited.
Yeah,
if we can feature them on Sunday Under the Stars sometime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you think they'll be dancing as part of whatever you do?
Well, see, that's where we differ, because you see, I really like to dance and the other two dads don't. So we might just have to, you know, we have to figure that piece out.
Yeah. Well, as long as there's some music, I mean, I can dance all night while I listen to it.
Yeah, I mean, I like dancing all night too.
Yeah, Rowan, how do you feel about dancing?
No, I don't. I'm not a dancer, so I could not have danced all night. Not me.
Duke, you may not know this, but Duke Slifko is actually an incredible dancer. He shimmies like no other. Duke, would you show the people at home the world famous Slifko shimmy?
You all have to understand, I've worked on this very hard, because I never used to be able to shimmy like I can, but now I can shimmy thanks to Janelle Gleason and Dustin, actually, you know.
The art of shimmy.
Oh my God.
Duke maybe he'll humor us one more here. Maybe he'll do his world famous Kermit from the Muppet, the Kermit arms.
Oh my God. I can do that. Yeah, hold on, let me just get back here, because then you can see it all. You're like,
what just happened? I think
I'm providing entertainment.
Can you do Kermit arms and a shimmy? I mean,
I've never
that
tried
would just
that.
be mind blowing.
Bravo, sir. Bravo. Only here on Sunday Under the Stars.
Provide high quality entertainment.
Yes. If that has inspired you to dance all night, you are in luck. You are in luck.
Or it hasn't scared you away.
Or scared you away, yeah. If you're no longer joining us, then you're going to miss out, because we have a very talented performer next. The lovely and talented Hannah Dubois. She has been in Mamma Mia most recently, and before that, Anything Goes. And she's going to be singing I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady.
Hey, I'm Hannah Dubois, and I'm going to be singing I Could Have Danced All Night from My Fair Lady. I selected this song because it's very well known, it's very energetic, hopeful, and joyful. Bed, I couldn't go to bed, my head's too light to try to set it down. Sleep, I couldn't sleep tonight, not for all the jewels in the crown. I could have danced all night, I could have danced all night, and still have asked for more. I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what
Thank you so much, Hannah. A beautiful little classic number there. Our final performer of the evening, we all know and love. He is just an American treasure. For any of you that know Ron Ross, you know this. If you don't know Ron Ross, you are missing out because he is truly just a wonderful human being. And he has performed this song for us several times, sometimes at miscast cabarets, but this one takes on, a very touching and sentimental meaning here. Ron is going to end with us, and he's done a lot of shows. Most recently, he directed and was in Miracle on 34th Street, and he'll be appearing in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat also. So he's going to bring us to a close today. We hope you have enjoyed this. We've sure enjoyed being here, but Ron ends this so nicely that we're going to leave you with that message. So thank you so much. We hope that you're doing well. Stay safe, stay home. We can't wait to see you again in person. And for everybody who's at home right now to get out there and be part of your world. So singing the lovely tune from The Little Mermaid, please welcome Mr. Ron Ross.
Hi all, Ron Ross, hunkered down in Mechanicsburg, and I'm wishing you well wherever you are hunkered down for safety. I'm missing all of you. I'm glad we get to see some pictures of you here and there, and I'm hopeful that you enjoyed these that we're sharing tonight. One of the songs that sings to my soul so many years has been Ariel's song from The Little Mermaid, Part of Your World. I will never be cast as a 61-year-old man in The Little Mermaid, but I have delighted in doing it for auditions at one point, and actually even got invited to do it at Miscast Cabaret and one of the others of these that we used to do live on the patio over at Allenbury. I did it even as Aquaman, who shares some of the same frustration, but tonight I'd like to sing it as me. A song that yearns to be somewhere else, that's kind of set off by the rules. And so tonight, Part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm the guy who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around here you'd think, sure, he's got everything. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I've got who's its and what's its galore. You want cars based on film? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what do you call them? Feet. Talking on Zoom, we just see the top. Legs are required for jumping, dancing, strolling along down that, what do we call it again? The street. Out where they walk, out where they run, out where they stay all day in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of that world. What would I give if we could live out of these quarters? What would I pay to do a play up on a stage? Bet you on land they understand. Don't reprimand their sons and daughters, men and women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, and ready to know what the people know. Ask me my questions and get some answers. What is a fire and why does it, what's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore up above? Out of the sea, wish I could be part of your world. Be safe, everyone. I'm missing you.
That's all, folks.